Hi, welcome to day 20 of the 30-day social media training blitz. I'm Kerry Fitzgibbon, and today we're going to be setting up our Google Plus business page or Google Plus page. So you may have heard me through the training on Google Plus talking or comparing at least Facebook and Google Plus. That is because obviously there's a lot of comparisons there, between personal profiles and pages. So just the same as Facebook, with Google Plus, you have to set up your personal profile first before you can set up pages. So that's what we've done over the last couple of days, and today we're going to be concentrating on setting up our Google Plus page. For our business. Now, whether you're going to use it or whether you're going to use your personal profile, it's certainly up to you. I use my personal profile a lot, but I'm doing a lot of experimentation, or just about to start a whole heap of experimentation into using my business page as well, and being able to drive people there. There are some businesses like Cadbury Chocolate, for instance, who have a huge following and use their Google Plus business page obviously, extremely well, and use it to make a whole heap of more money in their business. If you are using Google Plus to really establish yourself as the authority, then it's well worth using your personal profile. If you have a business or a brand that you would like to get out there more, then you can use a page. Okay, so setting up a Google Plus page, you go into your Google Plus profile. So you see I'm here at my personal profile. You can usually tell you've got your little plus and your name at the top of the page here to know whether you're on your personal profile. Once you start setting up the pages and you go onto them, then you'll see your page up here. So we want to go right over to the side over here and go into home and the drop down menu. We're going to scroll right down to pages down here, and we're going to click on pages. Right, now I've got a few pages here, but for you it probably will just show up create a page. So we click on this to create the page. Okay, so a couple of things here you can decide to do, obviously, is whether you're going to be a local business or place. So if you are local business, so people do come to your establishment, then you will want to be using local business as your option. Okay, so if you're a hotel, a restaurant, a store, a service place, etc., then you want to be using local business. One of the advantages of using this is that you can get local business reviews as well, which can certainly help along the lines in terms of people be able to find you when they search for you inside Google. Okay, so if you'd use product or brand option. If you are obviously a product or brand, company, institution, organisation, so any companies, non-for-profits, etc. go in here, arts and entertainments and sports, etc. in here, and other over here. Okay, most of the time, and it's very much the same as with when you're in Facebook, most of the time I probably go with product or brand. So if we click on this, we can select our category. So you get a whole heap of things. And another way to determine it quite often is to just actually scroll through and see what suits you the best in here as well. Okay, so or we can go over to the side and do the same and select a category. Okay, and scroll down. So I'm just going to go on product brand. I'm just going to set up a little test page here just to show you exactly what to do, and then we'll go on and have a look at one of the pages that I've set up. So if I'm going to go select a category, let's just say I'm going to go and set up I've actually got a Facebook page that's a card making one, so I might want to do something that's going to work in with that. I might do crafts if they've got crafts. Arts and entertainment. There we go. We'll do that. Next. And your content is appropriate for any. We agree and we go continue. So you're going to get something slightly different to me. You're going to get, Google's going to congratulate you on your page, and then you can go next and it's just going to show you some key places, places in your page. One thing it's going to show you is your notifications up here. So this is where you can get all your notifications from, very much the same as your personal profile as well. And over here is where you can change all your settings. So we can go in here and we can change our page settings in here, okay? So if we click on page settings, we can have a whole heap of things in here, okay? Now, one of the things that I do suggest you do is verify your account. And how you can verify your account is by adding a phone number in here. And that'll give you verification status, which means that then later on down the track, you're able to do a few more things, including you know, getting your own vanity URL for Google+. So I can just add in my phone number. And then we can be notified by SMS and put in the PIN. So I've already done that, and I have verified the account. Like I said, you get, you know, more functions further down the track. Okay, so we can scroll back down here. There's nothing really else in terms of anything else that you're going to need in your settings here. Okay, so let's go back to the only other thing you probably need to know just here is if you want to have someone else manage your site as well, here's the managers option over here. And this is where you can add managers. So as long as they, you know their email addresses, then you can add them in as a manager and invite them to become a manager. And then as long as they accept, they can be a manager of your account. Okay, so we're going to go back into here because we're going to set up our account properly. Okay, so the next step is setting up our profile picture. Now this is the stock standard one is a 250 by 250 for your profile picture. However, Google does actually resize, so you know, if you do put something that's a little bit bigger in here, then it doesn't matter so much, it'll resize. So we're going to click on that. We're going to select a file, add up your profile picture, and then you can add a comment in here. So, hey, saying, you know, card making. And we might want to hashtag that Google Plus, just so that if anyone's searching Google Plus, they'll see that that we're new here. This is probably the only time that I would suggest, you know, we're doing the new profile picture. Usually, as I just mentioned before, I'd usually make the place look really, really padded out before anyone comes in and has a look around. But because we're loading this new profile picture up in here, and we're saying we're brand new to Google Plus, it's probably acceptable for now. But I would be going in here and, you know, getting quite a bit of information in here as soon as possible. Okay. And then we can change and do a cover photo as well. Now the dimensions for the cover photo are the best size is 1080 pixels by 608. Your minimum should be 480 by 270 as well, okay? So you might want to repurpose your Facebook cover photo or you know, or a picture or something like that, or you can get one made up specially, but I'll get my one loaded up and then I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, so I'm just repurposing my Facebook one just for now. One of the things you'll actually notice, and I'll show you right now, you'll see what happens, is that you're best to have your writing, if you've got writing on your cover photo, you're best to have it as far over to the right hand side as possible because of the layout of the Google Plus page. So you'll see what I mean in a second. So we've got card making for profit here, and you see half the words are actually taken out here, okay? So think about that when you are doing your design. So there we go. Okay, so now we've got our profile picture loaded up, our cover photo loaded up. Obviously I have to fix this. Now we've got to put our tagline in. Now you should already have your tagline. So these are the 10 words that describe your page best. So we're just going to go in and edit that and add it in. Okay, and here we can do something that's a little bit longer. So we want to do an introductory section here. Now the great thing about this is that you can actually link it back to your website. I might have mentioned that in the personal profile as well. So we can actually take certain words in here. So I can go card making for profit, for instance, and I can link it back to the Card Making for Profit website. Now, as I mention all the time, always go back to your website and click on it and then copy and paste the link. Never actually just type it in, because you might put the wrong thing in. Luckily, Google actually allows you to test this link as well, so it can make sure that it goes to the right place and we're all actually okay. So we go okay. And so we've got a nice little link in there. We're going to share it with the public, and then we're going to go save. So that's our tagline, our introduction. Link it to the website. If you haven't done this, then we go link to website, and what we can do here is copy and paste this little bit of code, and then you can either pop it into your header tag site, or you can email these instructions to Webmaster. But that basically ensures that you've got a link between your Google Plus page and your website, so that anything that's done on your website is attributed back to your Google Plus page. And this will help again when people are searching for you inside Google. Okay. Then another thing here is that you can add links to other places. So this is where you can add your links to your business Facebook page, to your LinkedIn, if you've got Twitter, anything else that you've got that's related to this particular big business page, you can add all the links in here. Very, very similar to what you did with your personal profile. Okay, so once you've done that, this page is set up. This people bit here and people you have in the circles, this will populate as people start following you. Okay, and the other thing here is you can add in contact information. Let's just say you might want to add in your phone if you're a local business, and you know you probably should do that, or your address. You can also put in your email address in here as well, okay, so that people can get hold of you. So that's pretty much it for setting up your Google Plus page. What we're going to talk about in the next one is we'll go through and navigate our way around this. And also I've done a short video which is slightly separate to this on how you can get your vanity URL for Google Plus, but you do need to have a few followers before you can do that. Okay, so what I suggest you do is you set up your page. Right next to About section, once it's set up, we go into our posts. Go in and post a few things. You might want to just grab some things that you've, just to make it nice and easy, grab some posts that you've got from your Facebook page, some images that you've got in there, copy and paste them into here and send them out to the public. Another thing that you want to try and do inside Google Plus quite a bit is do those hashtags. So if you've got a keyword, and this would be card making for me, I would want to be, see, card making and card making ideas, etc. I would want to be doing that in here, so that when people are searching for your keyword inside Google Plus, they'll easily be able to find you. So now it's your turn. Go and set up your Google Plus business page, do a few posts, and what we'll do tomorrow is we'll go through in a little bit more detail on how you can start marketing this page. Good luck.